I think because I had this idea that my English was like good enough before moving here. First time I got here and I asked for something at McDonald's and then I got something different from what I asked. I was like, I'm originally from Rio in Brazil. I came to Vancouver to study English for a little bit. I was like, yeah, definitely want to come back and live here one day. A few years later, I had the opportunity to come back and I packed all my stuff, moved here. Before coming here, I would be afraid of things like the weather, like how intense that would be for me, for someone who comes from a tropical country. Afraid of just being far from family, knowing that I wouldn't be able to visit all the time. Insecurities about making friends, getting to know people. You just gotta push yourself, or otherwise you never know. Actually, I have a sign in my place right now on the wall that says, life starts at the end of your comfort zone. So it's much easier to just stay where you are and not try new things, but just give it a try, you never know. About CELPIP, what I really liked is just the structure is really good. I remember I was in college at the time, so I remember like studying for college sometimes. I would study for CELPIP at the same time because I had to work on my writing skills, speaking skills as well for presentations at school, and at the same time I knew that was helping me to CELPIP as well. You might not get the best score you were hoping for at the first time, but it's still like super useful for you even to get some sort of like feedback on what are the specific points that need to study a bit more. So for me, for example, first time I took the CELPIP test, I noticed that my writing skills were I would need to dedicate a bit more time to that. Just understanding what are the focus, like pain points that I need to pay more attention to or dedicate more time to, that was extremely helpful. And at the end of the day, if you study hard, if you dedicate yourself, you're gonna get good results. Took the CELPIP test twice. I took the first time and I was like, okay, I can push it a little bit more. After a few months, I took it again. And a few years later, I managed a team of 5 people in my company. So definitely the CELPIP test was one of the first steps that helped me getting where I am today. When I found out I got my permanent residency, it was a mix of being super relieved and super excited as well. Some tears. I was like,